Hey guys, so if you watched my last video, I did say that I was gonna give you guys an update on my clip-ins that I've been wearing, the pros and cons. Let me start off with the pros. One pro is obviously it makes my hair look longer. It's really natural looking. Like with a sew-in, you can only do so much. If it's a sew-in that's so perfect that you can put it up, like it's so versatile, you can put it up without having to wear a headband, the hide the like place where the sew-in gets connected, or they leave out enough edges, blah blah blah, like all this stuff that you have to do. And it's like the better the sew-in is, the more it usually costs, because you're not gonna really find too many women that do really good sew-ins and they like do hair out of their house. You're not gonna find too many of them. At least I don't. Like, I've had my hair done by a few people. They never do it the way I want. So it's like I had to figure out different ways to do it. I was doing my sew-ins myself, and it's like it takes so long to do. Like, I wasn't doing sew-ins, but I was doing like U-part wigs and a wig with a closure. Like, it just takes so long. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm sorry. So I went to clip-ins. With clip-ins, you like your hair is so natural, because it's like you have all of your, like, so much of your hair out on the outside. So when I put my hair like this, it looks natural. You can't see nothing. The only thing that bothers me about it, which this is one con, is when you put your hair in a ponytail and your actual hair like pokes up here, like it pokes up from the ponytail. So it's like you can tell these parts, that's my hair. But I guess when my hair grows out longer, it'll blend in easier. But as of right now, it's gonna be like that, and it doesn't bother me because I don't really wear my hair up in a ponytail like this very often. I only wear it like that when I'm at home. But if I do wear it up, I wear it in a bun, so you can't really see my hair sticking up from there. Another pro. They're very like easy to work with. Like, I know with the sew-in, you have to work with the braids underneath, and it irritates me. Like, it's so annoying. It's hard to wash your hair with those braids in there. Those are the cons of that part. The pros with no, I'm sorry. Let me gather my thoughts really quickly. The pros of having the clip-ins is you can take them out, wash your hair. My hair is relaxed, so I really don't have to put heat on my hair, like my actual hair, to wear the clip-ins, because usually if I wear them, I'm wearing my hair in a bun, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it doesn't bother me when my edges are a little bit poofy when I have my clip-ins, because it blends. Like, it looks natural. The cons is you don't always get the clip-ins in the same spot every time. So, like, a few times, I know when I took them out and put them back in, like, one time the bottom part was too low and you could kind of see the clip-in. You could see the clip from one of the clip-ins right here, and it would tug on my hair, and it irritated me, and it was like visible. I don't like my fake hair parts to be showing, so that irritated me, and I was at work, so I couldn't go and fix it, so I just had to deal with it. So that's why when I tried to put them in, I tried to be as perfect as possible. The reason I did the air quote is because nothing is perfect, but I try to get it to work, so, like, the best to my ability. So that's what I do. I just try. A pro is another pro. Like, it's a lot easier. Like, if you mess up, you can go ahead and fix it real quickly. Like, it may not, like, I couldn't fix it that day at work because it was busy, but had it been a slow day, I could have just been like, I have to go to the bathroom, fix it, and been done with it. With clip-ins, it's so easy to fix. With sew-ins, it's like, oh, somebody, and especially if you go to get your hair done, somebody do something you ain't like, you are now stuck with it. And if you take it out too early, you just wasted your money you paid them to, like, that you paid for them to do it. If you do your sewing yourself, you now have to do, like, undo everything to that point. So hopefully if you do catch a problem and you're gonna fix it, you catch it before you've done, like, a lot. A con is that I feel that it does damage your hair a little. Maybe it doesn't damage your hair as much as a sew-in, but it does damage your hair. Because I know when I took my clip-ins out the other day just to, like, scratch a good, like, to really scratch and everything, I did have some hair coming out in the comb, which is expected because I don't get to comb through my hair every day like I would if I was not wearing clip-ins. So that's expected, but I know it's some sort of damage. And then especially if you flatten your hair a lot, like the leave out area at the top to get it to blend, if you flatten it a lot, of course there's going to be some kind of heat damage and it's going to start breaking if you do it too often. I don't really put heat on my hair too much. I might just put heat on it depending on how I want to wear it. When I initially put the, like, after washing my hair, letting it dry, I might flatten it just that one time, but if I do that time, I put heat protectant on it. Then if I do flatten it again, it'll be like a few days after and I want to wear my hair down, and it's just to, like, flatten the front part, and that's about it. And I don't put heat protectant on it because I don't want it to be all greasy and everything, so I just flatten it and I'm like, whatever. That's the most I'll put, like, most heat I'll put on my hair while I have my clip-ins in. And another kind that I am really irritated with, well, let me do the pro first. The pro is with clip-ins, you can make your own clip-ins. Like, I didn't have to buy more hair to get these clip-ins. I just used the hair from my plush extensions that I used to make my U-part wig and my wig with the closure, and just cut them into pieces that were shaped to my head and just add the clips, and they're clip-ins. The only bad thing about that is the clip-ins, like, with me, because of the way I wear them, my clips tend to get really loose from my from the clip in, like, the wefts, so it starts to kind of loosen up, and when you take them out, your clips can be, like, hanging off by a thread from your clip-in, or just completely came off, and your wefts start to stick up because, like, if I have my hair in a bun, it's being pulled. So imagine if the clip is, like, loose or it's off of the clip-in, your weft, the edge of the weft, the track weft starts to poke out of your hair, and that can be embarrassing. Like, to people that know what it is and they're like, oh, I see your weft. That's embarrassing. I don't do ratchet weaves at all, not even ratchet clip-ins. So I've had to tighten my clips to my clip-ins, I think 3 times since I've been wearing them. I think. Maybe more, maybe less. But you are going to have to tighten them depending on how you do them. The way I did them, obviously, I'm going to have to tighten them every 2 weeks or maybe more often. I don't have a problem with it. I tighten them up when I don't have anything to do. So I'm off Tuesday. So I'll probably be tightening them up then. I don't have a problem with that because I'm off and I probably won't have anything to do anyway, so I really don't care. But that's just my pros and cons. Any questions, comments, whatever, just post them. Not many people will comment on my videos, but hey, putting it out there. I'm still loving my clip-ins despite the pros, well, the cons. But hey, at least it's not as bad as having a sew-in, because that sew-in can damage your hair really badly. So I'm really happy with my clip-ins. I guess that's all I'll say in this video. Until next time. Bye.